Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity with me, Cornish-Knight, as we press on into the game. Apparently, there weren't any more actual faction contracts. Like, I thought there'd be like more jobs for the factions. There's literally like 2, which is a rather disappointment if I'm being honest.
Not a problem.
So, let's press on with the game. Come on. Right, it's daytime, or nighttime I should say. So the main story. Take the Cellarel. We still had that job outstanding. Okay. Find the Elder Archives. We can't get access to that without killing people, which I don't want to do. Master below. Torch to Cane. Right. We'll finish the salted mast, and then with the salty mast, and then we'll deal with.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Woodacre first. Right. Speed up time. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Right. We want to go to Audra's Grift. Once we do what we need to do, right. So we need to go.
With a cat's nose, how is it you failed to notice your rotten stench?
Failed to notice? Hardly. I put work into smelling this way.
I should have expected.
I never know what sort of game is downwind. I need to smell like part of nature, not an interloper.
He does have a point, actually. That's actually something that hunters do smear themselves in like animal droppings and muck and mud and all kinds of stuff. Right. Right, I need to go and get the ring to allow him to go home. Push comes to stuff, I just punch her in the face. So many loading screens. Right, okay. Yes. All very impressive. Talk to her, please.
How do you do?
Let's talk about Fawn and that medallion. I'm really sorry for him, but I bet everything he lives. But I'll bet you anything he lives better now than he did in Elglan Fath. I'd work a long time for a way out. I'm not giving it up just because Fawn suddenly got nostalgic. Might, intimidation, or one way or another you're giving me that medallion. So I start to the door, dexterity 14, covers her mouth, stay quiet, you threaten. You hear her muffled cries under your hand and feel a warm sallow grasps of her breath as she struggles. Finally you yank a long cord out of her bodice and a carved medallion hanging from it. Take the medallion, thanks. Right, so we have the medallion. Now was that so hard? All we had to do was threaten a courtesan to get it. Let me guess, this won't have affected my personality at all. Nope. I'm actually surprised. There seems not to be as many things that threaten personality, like that change your personality in this game as I thought there were going to be. But maybe that's just me. I like comes to games like this, so like a lot of the things you did with alignment, which is like your morality alignment. So yeah, like I don't know, but I do actually wait. Wasn't there? Yeah, there was a trader down here that actually did do in gems, right? Let's see what you have. Yeah, he did gems. He did sapphires. All the good stuff. I only wanted one, and that meant we could. Was it him? Yeah, exceptional. That was it. Cost us quite a bit, but there we go. It gives us a really nice protecting against stuff. Damage reduction, so it means he actually has really good damage reduction, which is nice. What does C need to get exceptional? Those. So it's actually exactly the same stuff. That'd be really good. I actually can get this stuff relatively easy now then. The only thing that's limiting me is my financial capacity. It should be something that I consider actually doing. How much money do I have? I could get a couple more. Let's see what we have. We'll buy 2 more sapphires, and I'll counterbalance the cost with just some of the stuff that I have. I just don't need all of this. Fine club, fine shield, a war bow. I mean, like, I have a lot of stuff I just don't need. Right.
Just say the word.
And with those sapphires, we can pick up a couple of the brains back at the camp at the fortress. I can upgrade her armor and his armor to exceptional quality armor, which would be useful. Because it means less damage, like more damage reduction. Outright reducing cost of stuff. That's hard at house.
Traveling with you, Horavius.
Nice of you to say that. I was on the road alone for years, and I'm happy to have company for a change.
My part of the country has a saying about Orlans. Face of skin, let him in. Face of hair, best beware. But you're more like a skin-faced Orlan.
Are you fucking kidding me? Well, my tribe has a saying, head of brunette, they're all set. Head of blonde says everything wrong.
Wait, was that bad? I meant it as a compliment.
Yeah, dude, probably not the best thing you could have done. Hard at house. House Dominell is basically the cut purse faction. Rawmont Manor. We haven't been in actually. Can we get work from these guys? Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted, Cornish. Just go about your mission. Into the pub we go. I will want to go into the place scene before, just because you get the exploration bonus. Right, here we go.
Yeah.
Gods keep you.
Did you do it? Did you get the medallion from Sorel? Yep. Yes. Thorin's eyes are wide and round. The artifact is hand. You have given my people a gift we could not possibly repay. I do the best I can, though he serves a bag of coins to your hand. There's everything I have. Take it, please. Thank you. You always been on a guest amongst shattered spears. Farewell. He hurries out of the inn, his fancy cloak dragging on the ground. Right. So has that changed my personality? Nope. This is the thing that's interesting. Like I expect that her reputation to change because of that, but it really hasn't.
Just say the word.
Right. Right, so there are a couple of places I haven't been yet. I just want to explore the places I haven't been, because we'll probably get exploration XP for doing it. Raymond Guard. Servant pauses from his task to bow, avoiding eye contact. Okay. Let's have a look around. Raymond Guard. Fifth. Speak softly around the Lord's daughter. Lynetta sees sensitive. Oh, that's not worrisome. Lord Raymond. Raymond's servants. The skin is so bright and red it looks as if someone has taken the time to polish each fruit individually. Probably they have, to be honest. Sprigs of dried lavender and rosemary infused the kitchen and with a fresh aroma. Ledgers list qualities of wheat, copper, and were wool. A deep crease along the spine suggests the book is never closed.
Just say the word.
Well met, friend.
Lord Raymond holds a sipping manifest in his well-manicured hand. Despite his expensive clothes, he has a sallow, complex, and restless air of a man devote all his days of most of his nights to work. If you have business to discuss, make an appointment with my attendant. I don't have time. Tell me about yourself. He snaps pages shut. I am the lord of this house, and not prone to idle chatter. If you have no business here, I suggest you be off. Right.
Just say the word.
House Raymond. Lynette Raymond. The labels all perfectly angled outward, boast an array of fine vintages, however they are all coated in dust. So not a drinking man then. Lord Raymond doesn't like it when his servants talk to his guests.
Just say the word.
Oh, that's not nice. But oh well, we are basically intruding right now. Father never reads to me. He's always busy with his books.
Just say the word.
Interesting. I just wanted to explore, to be honest. Raymond's servant, the old serving woman regards you blue, begging your pardon. I'm afraid I have to ask you to return downstairs, but it's not permitted on the second floor. Backhand attack, I got nowhere else to go. Go back downstairs. I don't really want to backhand a look around the house. I don't want to beat her senseless. I'd get a bad reputation at this rate. Around punching old ladies. Or just left this House Dominel, who's going to be a pain to deal with, I bet. Ark of Garth. No, it's another one of these soul things. To be honest, they're nice and cool and all, but after a while you just stop reading them because it's well, they don't really have much context with the story, so. Domino Gorman.
Keep you.
Burly guard eyes you warily. I don't recognise you. What business do you have with House Dominel? Tell me about House Dominel. It's an old and respected family. Most fine display property is due to Dominel's, prosperity is to Dominel's business activities. Now, do we have any further business here? Farewell. I'll see you out. Right, so we explored that place at least. Built to last. Right, true to form. So we go never far from the Queen, go to Temple of Woodka, restore the Eastern Barbican. Right, okay, go to Temple of Woodka. Go to Temple of Woodka. I learned from Mayor Wolf that members of the Leaden Key tend to worship Woodka, and the steward has mentioned that there's a temple dedicated to Woodka in Defiance Bay. Right, so yeah, that's where we gotta go. Oh, he leveled up, did he? This is why you always explore, folks. I'm not getting her a book because we'd have to kill people to get it. Right. So he leveled up. What do you want to give him? His survival is really high, but I do want to get his athletics up so he can heal himself. Save the rest of that. Spell mastery. He gets a free spell. What do you want to give him? Druid spell, area of effect, freeze damage. So these are attack ones, so that's what? Freezing damage, piercing damage, with a chance of successful of sickening poison. Tanglefoot, which is hobbled and accuracy, which is reflex. Talon's reach, slashing damage. Sunbeam, which could be useful. Nature's vigor. Friendly AoE over, that would be really useful actually to have. Yeah.
Yeah?
So now he has that ability once per encounter, which is nice because it basically means that we have another endurance healer in the
Just
group.
say the word.
Which is actually really important. Okay, so this is the temple. Praise be
Praise to the exiled queen. May her crown be restored and her justice prevail.
a
Come
ghost.
to pay your respects to the queen that was.
A ghost hovers in the middle of the ruins, reciting blessings and prayers. Even as the spirit form sifts and swirls, it retains the face of an elderly man and rose that mark wealth and status. It turns to you. I was told I'd find the Temple of Boudica here. Who are you?
Lord Ardwellen Rugford III, and pleased to make your acquaintance. I came to the Deerwood on one of the first ships from Adia, and unlike the yokels and hut dwellers around here, I still keep to the old ways.
It's truly a pity to see what the locals have done to the Boudica's house of worship. I was told I'd find a Temple of Boudica here.
And so you did. These savage colonists may have burned it down, but worship of the Oathbinder is alive and well. These stairs lead to the main sanctum.
What stairs?
These stairs, of course. The sanctum was always below ground, adjacent to the catacombs, so it wasn't destroyed by the fires.
Tell me where I can find an entrance to the catacombs.
There are various entrances throughout Defiance Bay, but I dare say the easiest to reach is in Copper Lane. I haven't been to that part of town in ages, but as I recall, it's somewhere near the southern gate.
I'd like to know more about Boudica.
A queen among the gods. She oversees laws and oaths. Everything has a rightful place, and Boudica watches over them all. Of course, not everyone accepts this. Even among the other gods, her authority is questioned. But Boudica is also goddess of memory and vengeance, and she remembers. She'll remember every slight and trespass when she reclaims her throne.
Slowly the gods nod. The ghost nods. What are you doing?
Worshipping Woodaka, the exiled queen and oathbinder. I come every day to offer my devotion. I'd love nothing more than to book passage back to Adia, but it is my emperor's wish that I serve in these barbaric lands. And so I do.
He shrugs. You know you're a ghost, right? You declare.
I beg your pardon? Is this some sort of joke where you come from?
I'm serious, just look at yourself.
A madhouse. That's what this town really needs.
Goodbye. So, Gwen Ravenheart, are you feeling okay? Did you catch alcoholism from the Deerwoodians? He smiles, turns nervously, looks you over, examining you for signs of injury. You were off in your own little dream for a moment. What's going on with you?
Just say the word.
Weeds thick and full touch the past of untouched past of time. So they destroyed the temple, which doesn't surprise me, since apparently these guys have a habit of destroying everything which isn't their own. No tolerance, apparently, to anything and anyone. Come on. Right, there we go. Quick. Down we go. Into the ruins. Right. Oh yeah, we had to have Woodaka's mask and stuff, didn't we? I might have chucked it out. Oh dear. This could be a problem. Well, if push comes to shove, we can just kill the people who are getting in our way. Gwen was never a subtle individual. We'll speed up time. I do like this game. There are some bits of it that obviously I find it a bit lacking. Like you can, like, it would have been nice if you could like romance some of these characters. I have heard some people say that the romance options in Pillars of Eternity 2 aren't as good. Like they're not like as strong as some of the characters in this game are really strong, like personality wise. So it would have been interesting to romance some of them. Right. We better
I'll go on ahead.
stealth. Find a way to the Temple of Woodaka, investigate the leaden key. Older robed man. In front of you looms a ghostly hollow image of a man who was present at your awakening. He casts a pale, sickening light into the dark corridor as he regards you. You are from
Kratom, my dear.
His words echo in your mind. From a time long past, you know you're responsible, you speak it as if you've always been. Kratom. Yes, I was born there. I came to live there years ago. Only recently.
A remarkable city. Truly one of the most impressive we have encountered outside of our own. Many exceptional people who have joined our cause come from Kratom. What made you decide to join our order?
Your teaching spoke to me. A world needs to know about the true gods. The gods have been good to me and I wish to repay them. I went through dark times, nothing made sense. That's all changed when your order came into my homeland. I saw the gods grant miracles to your order. I am honestly not sure. The gods have been good to me. I wish to repay them. I went through dark times. Nothing made sense. That all changed when your order came to my homeland. Let's hear that one. I saw the gods grant miracles to your order. Let's see. Gods have been good to me and I wish to repay them. That doesn't sound something like... I don't know. The world needs to know about the true gods. Let's go that.
Remember never to be discouraged by those who cling to their beliefs. They are worthy of our pity, not our scorn. Are you ready to take the oath? To spread the word of the gods to the lost and heathen?
I am. What was that?
On the hunt.
Hallmark. Whoever that is. Someone guarding that stair.
Something over there.
What's that? Okay, some kind of hidden door.
Yeah.
I really did not know that this was here. Okay, so trap. He can turn it off. So that's been disarmed.
That's settled.
Right. Everybody else
Just
sneak
say
up.
the word.
What's here? You think you hear the faint sounds of whispering coming from the skulls, but the words are intangible. So what's here? Girdle of mortal protection. Girdle of mortal protection. Often purchased by soldiers with the means, these belts were laden with charms granting protection to the wearer. But with a simple band of dark leather, this particular girdle provides defense against killing blows, turning a blade aside at the final moment, or cushioning a strike from blunt objects. Ah, good to know. Right. So who hasn't got a belt? Actually, he doesn't. He could really do with that.
Just say the word.
Right. I was hoping. I have not picked up the mask, so we're going to have to be doing this the old-fashioned way. Which is beating people in the face and stealing their stuff. Oh well. Mercenary eyes you warily as you approach, weapon readied. What are you doing here? You don't look like one of the masked lot. Intelligence 13. Relax. How would I know how would I know to be here if I didn't belong? Resolve. I left my mask aside. Let me pass. I see what's done. I left my mask aside. Let me pass. He thinks carefully and nods. All right, then. Go on in and report to the acolyte, and she'll give you your assignment. They should be just about finished with their meeting in the big chamber. Any idea that's going around here? A word of advice, friend, don't ask questions, just go and do what you're told. Right.
Just say the word.
So there's a bunch of mercenaries. That hasn't changed any of our stuff, which is fine. Mercenary. If we were being ruthless, we could have just killed all these guys. They're so lucky. Could have all just beaten their heads in. Beaten them all to death and stolen all their gubbins. The acolyte's cranky for news one of our masked friends got lost in the sewers, it seems.
Yeah.
Mercenary. That's the sign of Woodacre, I'm pretty sure. Crafting resources. I don't understand all this secret or handshake business, but it pays.
Just say the word.
I do love that, but that is a very mercenary thing to say. Alof falters and brings a hand to his forehead. He takes a staggering step forward, coughing and spluttering.
Back, ye Claude! Those hooded fiends are nigh to be trusted!
Elf, pull yourself together. He grimaces, catches his breath. It's nothing, I'm fine. He coughs again. This probably isn't the best place to linger, however. Really?
How may I help?
Your weird dialogue is making me extremely nervous, dude. Okay.
Just say the word.
Okay. So you haven't been up this way. You hear murmurs and chanting outside the door. A ritual of some sort is already taking place. Beckon your party to follow you into the chamber. Retreat from the door. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a mask. This is going to be fun. I suppose if I'd remembered not to sell the mask, I could have just... It's not in my inventory or somewhere stupid, is it? No. Not quest item, no. If it's not here, I've chucked it. Which looks like I have, because I am an idiot. Well. More fool me. By the deeds of my tongue. A tongue and all, that's not it. Let's see. The Fang. Okay, I won't read it right now, but I'll add it to a collection of books to read. We'll grab that.
Just say the word.
That's locked. The Queen's War. The Queen that was and still is. Right, and that's...
What?
We can
I
pick
can
that
do
without
that.
issue.
That's settled.
Nothing worth anything. We'll quickly
Just say the
talk to
word.
him.
Hail, traveler.
A lone figure perches back and forth, tapping his finger at his side, muttering to himself. He jumps when he sees you, his hand to his chest. By the flames, you startled me. Where's your mask? That said, I knew I'd left something at home. It's too itchy. I'll put it back on for the meeting. Okay, that said, I knew I'd left something at home. Well, don't let anyone else inside see you without it. They're keen on autonomy. Can I borrow your hood? Tell me about the meeting. This must be your first time. The Acolyte communicates with each of us individually to hear our progress on old tasks and to assign us new ones. He shivers with a mixture of pleasure and dread. It's a unique process. She's a cipher, so she can speak with you without words. Fascinating until you realise she can probably read your thoughts just as easily. What do you know about those tasks? He laughed nervously. Only that I absolutely need to. We protect the secrets of the gods, so discretion is essential. He wears a hand between the two of you. We receive our instructions from the Acolyte, just as we receive hers from someone else, and so on, right up to the Grandmaster. Our role is to obey, knowing as little about the overall plan each other as possible. Tell me about these secrets. You shouldn't know. You shouldn't even be asking. Whatever they are, they're secrets for a reason. Our job is to guard them. How can you be confident that you're doing the right thing when you know so little? That's easy. The Latin key has been around for ages by the blessing of the gods. You only have to look around to see the perils of trying to usurp divine power. Killing a god in the Saints' War has cursed us all, and the heresy of animancy has only worsened matters. Try to replace a soul and you inevitably end up with a monster. It's all been a warning. There are some powers we should not have. I see. We've been entrusted with important work to honour, but not without its challenges. What are you doing here, you inquire. He resumes his pacing. I've been practicing the past phrases. I know them backwards and forwards, but I get so nervous every time I think about repeating them to an acolyte. He wrings his hands. You can practice on me. Okay, he utters in the deep breath and flutters his hands. Here it goes. First question, state your name and purpose. Answer, my name belongs to the gods and my hands to their service. Second question, what company do you seek? Answer, I seek the company of shadows. I seek the company of shadows that our labours may remain secret. Third question, tell me your labours. Answer, to see that the craft of the kith and the worlder does not disturb what bones the god have buried. Fourth question, how do you know your purpose? Answer, you shall know it by the confession of my tongue, the deeds of my hand, and the oath of my soul. Fifth question, and how is your oath guarded? Answer, is sealed by the leaden key. He signs and chuckles again, and nervously chuckles. That wasn't so hard. Sounds like you got it. I do, I think. He bites his tongue. I just got to practice a few more times by myself before the meeting. Can I borrow your hood? You suddenly inquire. Of course not. He clutches the edge of it as threatened to rip it off him. The acolyte might kill me if I approach without it. And might fortune, I'll kill you if you don't give it to me, you whisper sinisterly. Fine, take it. Just don't tell the acolyte you got it from me. Arthur looks towards you and mutters between clenched teeth. You can't be serious.
Just say the word.
Actually, wait. I can't actually wear the hood. Oh, I just realised that's really bad. I can't wear it. Yeah, I forgot. I can't wear it. Oh, this is going to be embarrassing. It's like, why can't you hide your identity? I have flaming horns. Oh dear. Well, that's a video for next time, folks. If you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Steam, you can leave a comment in the comment section. I shall get back in contact with you. And I shall see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.